day, everyone. Now let's talk about the basic strategies in developing literacy. A literacy strategy requires a particular method of instructing students in reading and writing. So here we have 6 essential strategies to use in teaching literacy. First, making connections, visualizing, inferring, questioning, determining importance, and synthesizing. First, let's talk about making connections. Making connections with literary text does not come automatically for students. Like other literacy strategies, making connections should be taught explicitly through teaching, modeling, repetition, and practice. Typically, there are 3 types of connections students will be asked to make when reading a text. First, text to self. This refers to making connections between one's life and the text one is reading. Teachers may ask students questions such as, "Have you ever felt like the character in the book?" Or, "Does this story remind you of something that has happened to you?" Next is text to text. This connection requires linking text from one book to a text in a different one. Instructors can use compare and contrast strategies for this type. Questions such as, "How is this book similar to one we read last week?" Next is text to world. This connection requires linking a text to a real-world event. Questions that prompt text-to-world connections include, "Does this remind you of something that is currently happening in the world?" Or, "How is this text similar or different from a world event?" Next essential strategy is visualizing. Visualizing is a literacy strategy that requires students to make mental images in their minds. The technique is also imagery. As a text is read, students are asked to picture what the author is describing. The use of metaphors, similes, and allusions may be discussed, as well as descriptive language. Next essential strategy is inferring. Inferring is a literacy strategy that requires students to read the lines and conclude what the author is trying to convey through clues. Although this is a higher-level thinking skill, young students can learn to infer through modeling and questioning techniques by the teacher. Next essential strategy is questioning. Questioning skills refer to one's ability to formulate and respond to questions about situations, objects, concepts, and ideas. Typically, questioning will occur before, during, and after reading. This essential literacy strategy enables students to self-monitor their textual understanding. If a reader simply decodes the words without asking what the text is saying and clarify its meaning, comprehension will be lost. Next essential strategy is determining importance. It means that reader focuses on what's important in the text so that he or she can develop deeper meaning and overall understanding of the text. It means that readers are able to decide from everything on the page what is most important to remember. Next essential strategy is synthesizing. Synthesizing a text is a process of pulling together background knowledge, newly learned ideas, connections, inferences, and summaries into complete and original understanding of the text. For example is that when students synthesize, they are made aware of how their thinking changes and evolves as they read a text. Again, these are the 6 essential strategies to use in teaching literacy. I hope that you learned something from our topic today. Thank you for listening.